Taylor Swift, spokesmodel for these girls, and this one. But you might also know her from mega hits such as
I shake it off, I shake it off, I shake it off, I shake it off, I shake it off.
And who could forget
reckless? Everything is knocking down,
and
ooh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Time. Everybody
and the
agrees.
one that made her most famous.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish.
She sold more records than Michael Jackson. No, that can't be right. Hold on. Let me look real quick. Nope, I was wrong. How about Madonna? Okay, not her either. Beyonce? Okay, more than Beyonce. Who else? How about Britney Spears? Okay, so she sold more records than Britney Spears and Beyonce. Just out of curiosity. Ooh, yikes. Okay, moving on. Let's be honest. She single-handedly changed the way music is sold in the past decade or so, from creating the biggest, most powerful cult. Hold on. What the fuck? Let me go see who that is. Hold on.
It's not a cult, it's a community. Say it.
It's not a cult, it's a community.
Say it better.
It's not a cult, it's a community.
Say it like you mean it.
It's not a fucking cult, it's a community, okay?
Much better.
Community that has ever existed. And as a straight white cis man who definitely doesn't sing her catchy ass songs in the shower, her ability to move an industry, boost local economies, and prop up dying Etsy shops on her latest tour alone, I guess I don't get it. What is it about Taylor Swift? I mean, have you seen how much they're selling these bracelets for? Which brings us to today's sponsor. Love the Taylor Swift Eras Tour bracelets but can't seem to find anything that describes you? Now there's My Degenerate Eras bracelets. All of your favorite moments of growth in your life. Buy two and share one with your piece of shit friend. Which one is your favorite? Don't look like an aging celebrity trying to grasp onto the last strands of relevancy when wearing something meant for teen girls. Click the link below now. Listen, I can admit it. Taylor Swift has undeniably changed marketing practice in the industry, and I want to know how she does it. Did she cheat the system? Did she create one of her own? Or is she a Satanist clone? And I'm prepared to do the research so I can try to use it for myself. While you were out there making lemonade stands and selling Girl Scout cookies, Taylor Swift was in Nashville knocking on doors of studios at age 11 selling her vocal talents. Okay, so RCA gave her a development deal at 15, and it sounds like she knew that the development deal wasn't going to be enough, so she left in order to make her own shit instead of writing for others. That's uncommon. Most people in her position would do just about anything to become famous and probably end up in a disaster. But she left a sure thing to do it on her own. That's a risk. It takes a high level of self-awareness, belief in herself, and some laser focus to make a move like that. She is creating what she wants to see in the industry. She's doing what's fun for her, what resonates with her, not what record executives want for her. Her first big hit, Tim McGraw, is probably a good indication of that. Yes, it's a song about falling in love at a young age, but in a time and place where Tim McGraw was on every boy's Boner Jams playlist. Okay, that's smart. Paying homage to country music royalty while singing to an untapped market of teenage girls. I mean, let's face it. Country music back then was mainly geared towards 30-year-old women and guys that were pretending to be straight and definitely weren't thinking about wieners in their mouths when they were out in the fields. She was bound to get attention this way. I'd call it a marketing tactic. This isn't creating a new product or bucking the system. This is guerrilla marketing at its cleanest and finest by using cultural relatability. And whether or not it was on purpose, it's pretty goddamn smart. All right, so Taylor continued to make music that grew and changed with her while still being deeply personal to her and her fans. Which brings us to the motherfucking Swifties. All right, so I've always been on the fence with old T Swifterson. As I'm doing the research, I'm actually starting to fall in love with her brain a little bit. Up until this point, that is. See, this is where the Swifties ruin it all for me. They are simultaneously the worst thing about Taylor Swift and the best thing. Hold on, let's make a quick list. In the pros column, they're extremely loyal to Taylor and each other. They'll support Taylor through just about any kind of bad press she gets. They feel a deep connection to Taylor and her music. They drive merch sales, physical releases, concert tickets, anything Taylor touches to the roof. That was hard to say. I need bonus points for that one. And my personal favorite pro, they almost killed Ticketmaster. I was hoping so much for that one. You have no idea. Now we have the cons. Let's be honest, they have zero individuality or self-awareness. The levels of irony on this one. They follow Taylor blindly. Bad lyrics, they don't give a shit. Everyone's a sexy baby and I'm a monster on the hill. Girl, what? Wait a minute. They are hive-minded attack bots on social media that think their opinions matter so much. And they need to have an opinion on Taylor's every move. Taylor can't leave the fucking house or do just about anything a normal human can do without the Swifties making it completely unbearable. They're everywhere. Talk to any girl from ages 35, 40, fuck it, 50, fuck it, all the way down to like 7. They love Taylor Swift. And not just they love her music. And the most terrifying thing to me is that teenage girls are the scariest people on the planet and someone has figured out how to weaponize them. I fear for my life. I literally fear for my life. Here's where things get tricky, and I think the Taylor Swift model for conducting a community is worth talking about here. I really think this is the crux of the whole thing, because without the Swifties, none of these other tactics would work at all. Hiding Easter eggs in her song so that her little Swifties can go back and decipher their hidden meanings. She released 4 versions of the same fucking album just so her most loyal Swifties could make a clock.
It's a clock. It makes a clock. It could help you tell time.
That boosted record sales like crazy. How about those little social media videos she made when she was unveiling the track list of Midnights with the little bingo ball rolly thing? The bracelets? The bracelets, dog? Have we talked about the bracelets yet? That reminds me, go check out my Etsy shop. I got bracelets for sale. The same thing that built the Swifties is keeping them together. And that's Taylor Swift's sense of self. This isn't just for them. It's fun for her too. She's playing games with the community and that pulls them closer to her. Say what you want about the music, but this woman is a master in relatability, even though she's one of a kind. There will never be another Taylor Swift on this planet because no one has this sense of self that is this fucking famous and that can deliver that sense of self to a community who now relates to her on the deepest level of all imaginable possible, of all, can't think of the word. Hold on. I'm becoming a Swiftie, huh? Am I a Swiftie? No. It is way too early. It's way too early for me to be becoming a Swiftie. There's so much more to cover. The Eras Tour, the re-releases, the economy, the fucking economy. The Eras Tour. It's the crown jewel of it all. It may as well be the Swifties' Met Gala. Okay. Each album represents an era in the Taylor Swift story, a period of growth in her life. So then the idea of the fans is to identify with one of those eras and then dress in that theme? Okay. No matter what age her fans are or when they discovered her music, she knows that a big part of her demo is teen girls. Even though her recent music reflects more of an adult vibe, she knows there's a teenage girl in all of us. And what better way to connect with her older fans by connecting with that inner teenage girl? Are you 1989 Taylor Swift? Are you folklore era Taylor Swift? To be honest, I don't even know what the fuck that means. And I don't think I'm supposed to. And once again, she does it all for her and her Swifties. And they make sure her name stays in the media. It really is the most genius thing ever, when you think about it. One hand washes the other. New dating rumor, top of the news. Girl squad spotted out in NYC, top of the news. Taylor parts her hair a different way, wild conspiracy theories, and top of the motherfucking news. Satanic clone? Nothing. No one's talking about that. There's a couple articles, but I don't know. It's pretty compelling. and she gives back. So you never question how squeaky clean she is. She handed out $55 million in bonuses to everyone that worked on the Eras Tour. The Eras Tour alone brought in $4.6 billion in consumer spending. That's outside of ticket sales, man. That's people spending money on everything but the concert, which boosted local economies. Hotels, full. Restaurants, packed. Local bead sellers, sold out. I got beads. You want beads? I got beads. You want bracelets? I got bracelets. This is all from one woman's incredible sense of self and ability to relate to others while staying true to herself. If I had to sum it all up, I'd say Taylor Swift's biggest marketing tactic isn't a tactic at all. It's something she was born with, and that's self-awareness. She's built her own marketing system off of who she is, not what record executives wanted for her. The re-releases are proof of that. Record executive sells her masters out from under her. She's like, that's cool. I don't care. You own the recordings. I own the songs. I'll just re-record them and re-release them, calling them Taylor's version.
Vigilante shit.
She's a true badass that knows what she wants, and it's incredible, really. I don't even know what to say at this point. The research has fully changed me. I'm starting to get it. I'm a fan of anyone that undermines social norms and creates new norms that work for them. I'm a Taylor fan. I might be a Swiftie, dog. I might be a Swiftie. Actually, I am. I am a Swiftie, man. Fuck it. I dare you to come say some shit about my girl in these comments. But also buy my bracelets, please. Buy those bracelets. Don't forget to buy the bracelets.